It's all mostly convection though. But yet, wet weather is occurring throughout parts of the Appalachian Mountains though. Now we move on to 24 hours from now. There's a trough over Minnesota. And another one over Washington State. A ridge, another one just offshore from California. A ridge over the desert southwest. Well, this trough is connected from Minnesota all the way down to Oklahoma. And there's a big ridge, as you can see. Now, what does this mean? Wet weather will occur throughout parts of the west, like the northern Rockies, parts of the desert southwest and Great Basin, and places like Oklahoma, all the way to upstate New York and parts of New England. And more wet weather will occur throughout the Great Lakes region and the upper Mississippi Valley for tomorrow night, Monday night. Upper level lows located just offshore from Southern California. The trough will be over Wyoming, and another one over Lake Superior. That includes your area, Wild. A ridge off of the southeast, and an upper level high that's located just south of Texas in Mexico. What does this mean? Somewhat weather may occur throughout the Pacific Northwest, and somewhat weather may occur throughout parts of the plains, the Ohio Valley, all the way to New England. And yet, wet weather will remain a thing in parts of the Great Lakes region. Now, and finally, Tuesday night. Upper level low will be located off of Southern California. A trough will be over the Great Plains. Another one just north of Maine. And a ridge off of southeast. A mini weak trough will be over Georgia. And a mini ridge over Mississippi. What does this mean? Wet weather will occur throughout parts of the west, like the desert southwest, and parts of the Great Basin, parts of the southern plains, and also just in parts of the Ohio Valley and parts of the Northeast too, and going down to Florida. Let's take a look at the tropics real quick. Let's go here to talk about the tropics. Okay, so this is Gabrielle right here. And there's a system that could form. Let's just fast forward, shall we? Yeah, this is tomorrow. Gabrielle would still be a thing. A tropical system may form. I mean, something could form by Tuesday morning. Gabrielle will be moving out, even though it maintained its strength though. But yet this wave would still cause some trouble by Wednesday night. Maybe something could form coming out of Africa. By Friday morning, this area of interest may not be so interesting at all. You'll get picked up by this trough right here by Friday morning, but yet may end up experiencing a cutoff low by Saturday morning. And looks like something could happen by next Sunday morning, but so far I'm just seeing that it may be too soon to call, but anything can happen, folks. Anything can happen. Let me see if anything has been brewing in the Gulf or the Caribbean. Folks, I'm not really seeing much that's going to happen the next couple of days, folks. That's Gabrielle right there using the European model. Let's take a look at it. There's the system right behind it. It may form. So fast forward. Gabrielle will be out of here, and this looks like this is in doubt of growing. Something may form right here by Wednesday morning, and another one right there, but still too early. Yep, something could form by Friday night, folks. But however, this cutoff low would still serve as a trough, which it'll eat up this system right here. But what's the point? You know what I mean, folks? But let's check the Gulf and the Caribbean as we move backwards in time. Well, so far I'm not really seeing anything, folks. In the meantime, air kind of stagnates after 1 week from now. But overall, folks, I mean, it does look like a barometric swamp, but it's not really something I'd be impressed by. Now let's take a look at the Canadian model. So let's see what we got. Gabrielle's right there, so you can see, folks, and then another system is coming out of Africa, but it looks like it's moving towards the north. Something could form by Sunday night, but however, as you can see, this cutoff low just tends to become a temporary trough. Yet picks up the system and it kicks it out of here. So what I'm trying to say is, folks, is that after next week something could form, but right now it doesn't look like as though that it's too early to call. But yet they've already come up with a predetermined consensus in which the next system after Gabrielle, that system is just going to be out of here, you know. Let's take a look at NOAA. Tropical storm Gabrielle. And this is the latest cone. This was as of the 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, advisory number 15. As of Saturday, September 20th, 2025, it is currently at 25.6 degrees north, 59 degrees west. Maximum sustained winds at 65 miles an hour, moving to the northwest at 10 miles an hour. It'll become a hurricane, but even that does not mean that it'll cause direct impacts anytime soon, even when it approaches Bermuda, but it'll just curve out to sea, but give folks in Bermuda some rough waves and some rains from the outer bands of the storm, folks. Now, let's take a look. Now, let's transition back to Radar Omega. This is the part where we can talk about the models, folks. Yeah, let me turn on the light, folks. Hold on a minute. Alright, I'm back, folks. Now, okay, so what are the lows? You sound so tired with all that yawning. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, I need to get more sleep. I mean, I tried to sleep last night, but because of the fact that I had to go to the bathroom so often, well, that just makes me lose my ability to sleep so constantly. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what happens. When you listen to people say, "Drink more water. You got to keep yourself hydrated." True, but sometimes there's a price to pay for that. Meaning, you gotta go. It just eats up. Sometimes it just eats up your sleep time. You know. So I gotta heed my own advice and to make sure that I don't drink too much before bed. Otherwise, I'd lose more sleep, even during weekdays or weekends. So where are the warm lows? They're in South Florida, they're in South Texas, South Arizona, and Southeast California. Where are the chilly lows in the Rockies, parts of the Great Basin, Sierra Nevadas, all the way to the Cascades, and plenty of chilly lows to go around in New England, parts of upstate New York, and let's not forget about Montana right there. While in your case, temperatures in your area, they're going to be in the low to mid 50s, meaning that your area is going to be in the low to mid teens in degrees Celsius. Wild. As for tomorrow night, by tomorrow night, it'll be in the mid teens in degrees Celsius throughout the contiguous U.S. Where's the heat? They're in much of the South, most notably in Texas, some in the Western Plains, southern Arizona, Central Valley, California. Chilly highs in northern Rockies and the Cascades. The warm lows from Monday morning. They're in South Florida, South Arizona, where the chilly lows they're in the Rockies, much of the Great Basin. I mean, Sierra Nevadas and the Cascades, northern Rockies, Idaho, and as well as parts of New England. Oh, and while let me see for your area. Temperatures can be as much as the low to mid teens in degrees Celsius. Wild. As by Monday night, it could be as much as the mid teens or even close to the upper teens in degrees Celsius. Wait, yeah, it's in the mid to upper teens in your area. Wild in terms of degrees Celsius. Monday night in the U.S. Plenty of heat throughout much of the South, most notably in Texas, southern Arizona, much of California, where the chilly highs they're going to be in the Rockies. By Tuesday morning, warm lows are in South Florida, South Texas, South Arizona.